Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles. There is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Fulham haven't been having the best of times recently. No points from the last 9 available.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected. Blame can get a little out of hand at times, and not every player reacts well to it. So I think they'll be praying they can stick together here and at least produce a solid opening to this game.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Could move up a gear here. Norton. Fulham really have been poor at home lately. 5 games here without a win. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And the finish! Goal!
Swansea are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Swansea go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Terence Congolo. Fulham are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lookman. Lookman. It's found its way to him. He's off on a marauding run. Plays it out to the wing. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Norton brings the ball forward. And they've been caught out here. Norton.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Well, nobody's going to argue with that. Oh, good interception. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Sambo Anguissa finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Just brushed off the ball there.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gets it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries a shot! Into the box. He's gone for it! Gomez! Same again, same outcome.
Swansea really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Fulham have a free kick. Goalkeeper's ball. Norton. Gomez. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Swansea happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again.
Swansea going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Back into the middle. Swansea have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Ream. Seri. Zambo Anguissa. Tete hoists it forward. Seri. Seri not easily shrugged off the ball. Gets it into the middle. Timely intervention. Swansea are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Norton. Gomez. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mitrovic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zambo Anguissa. It's got through to him. Now it's Mitrovic. Puts in a cross. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Fulham have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Norton.
Seri. Sambo Anguissa.
Goes long. That's put paid to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. Gomez.
Seri.
Nketiah. He goes long.
Fulham are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance!
Swansea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's played forward. Defending was strong and firm. Ream. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Fulham looking likely now to extend their unwanted record for consecutive games without a goal. Ream tries to get it forward quickly. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Fulham are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
5 minutes left on the clock. Swansea need to hold on for a few more moments.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Gomez.
And that's that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter,
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here. Managed to get it away. It's a throw.
Fine save. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Walcott tries to get it forward quickly. It's wrestled off the ball. And now the breakaway. Swansea have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5. Keane into the box. Here comes another. In he flies! And he's done it! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Everton go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Swansea are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Gomez. Swansea are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Breaks on here. Allen. Holgate drives it towards the front. And it's Allen. Tries to stroke it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up to meet it! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Everton get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Played towards the front men. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Everton have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Now it's James Rodriguez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Plays it out to the flank. And he's there to hoof it away. Walcott. Holgate. And it's played forward. Keane gets into a dangerous position. Swansea are trailing here with the first half almost done. Gomez. Keane positions himself well and cuts it out. Kenny. Up towards the front line. No question, that's a foul. Progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's through. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Kenny. Lobs it in gently. James Rodriguez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodriguez proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Rodriguez has got himself a free kick. And the whistle goes for half-time.
We're desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And the action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Norton. Look at the defender bombing forward. Gomez.
Keane.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Ducouré. Keane. And he's straight offside. Looks to bypass the midfield. There's a long ball. Norton. Swansea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Iñak plays it forward. Gomez. Walcott. Allen. Holgate. Keane. Kenny. Looking to hit the front line. The message is clear. None shall pass. Deftly done. That's offside. Yes, it is. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hoists it forward. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Gomez. Walcott. Walcott goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played down the flank. Turns and goes, and the shot! Olsen trying to get there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Has got rid of that. Gomez. Played out to the right. Swansea with another chance from a corner. been levered clear. He goes long. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
He's got options out wide. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Looks to clip it forward. Kenny. Walcott drives it forward. And it's played forward.
Gomez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Swansea didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident, The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would think Lucas Moura. Once he gets into his dribbling stride, he's almost unstoppable. Close control at speed makes tackling him extremely tricky, and steering him into a congested...
Son Heung-min! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It's all very well drilled.
Tottenham are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Swansea has been caught cold early. It's happening far too often. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Gets it back.
Tottenham have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Dele Alli. Swansea are unbeaten in 5 on the road. It's a good run. Tottenham were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Oh, real danger here! Højbjerg can get it clear. Swansea seeing plenty of the ball, but without too much penetration. Not going to go down too well with his teammates. Sanchez gets into the right position to intercept. And it's played forward. Aurier tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Norton drives it forward. Winks. Sanchez. Reguilon. And it's Son Heung-min. Almost half an hour in now. Gomez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Winks. Dele Alli. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's pinged one through here. And out to safety. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alderweireld finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Well, that's where he wants it. Dele Alli brings it forward. Chance to break. Reguilon. Swansea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Reguilon plays it over to the other flank. And it's Dele Alli. Hit long and direct. Goalkeeper's ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gomez. Aimed in towards the centre. Defence has got rid of that. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it. Close sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
Swansea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Now it's Lucas Moura. He's got away. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out. He's tried one. Decent hit and on target. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's got through. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Norton. Plays it out to the flank. Gomez. Gomez boasts the best accuracy figures in the team when it comes to passing.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good clearance and very necessary. Aurier. Has he found his man? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Goes for goal! Just off target.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Gomez.
And this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And here's Son Heung-min. Hoists it forward. Cross from Aurier. And he's cut it out. And here's the chance to counter. He's got options out wide. Going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Son Heung-min, who has made his impact already. Lucas Moura. Crossed in. Up for the header! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. who was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch, showing exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Tottenham take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Højbjerg. Alderweireld.
Swansea don't appear to have what it takes to get back into this one, but they do have what it takes to show enough pride and passion to appear to the fans that they care.
This could spell day. Going for goal! Well, that is rather wayward.
Swansea are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Looks to dink one in. That intervention was very necessary. Højbjerg. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Winks. Sanchez. Reguilón. Winks. Reguilón. Nicely measured pass. They get a throw in. Now is this the final assault? Hit into the middle. And the referee brings it to a close. Swansea have fallen short on the day. They need to bounce back from this. Your final thoughts, Jim?